So how much do you smoke a day? A gram? 2? 3? Even 4? What's too much? What's too much cannabinoids in your system, and what's too much to keep you going? Well, this, my average joint, 1 gram. This one I think weighs 1.3. I've taken my methadone, 80 milligrams a day. Now I had 71% of my body burned. If you're just tuning in now. It's 71.5, so it's actually almost 72. I lost my teeth, I lost parts of my leg, I lost parts of my back, and I got the butt cheeks of a fucking baboon. Pardon my language, but I mean, my butt cheeks, they took all the skin from it to actually get it together, so they could grow my little skin grafts all over my body. You know, in a petri dish. So I'm kind of a science experiment at best. Hence why I go by Joker, because I wear my scars with a smile. Now, does methadone make you upset? Do you have a hard time to actually waking up in the morning? Are you hot? My biggest problem with methadone, on its own, is the goddamn shits. I mean, you can't shit. It leaves you constipated and paralysis. I think the longest time that I've actually paid attention and counted was 17 days or 16 days before I actually went, and it was in the middle of the night, so it was almost 17 days. Is that crazy? Or is that just the hell? See, I got blown out on that tar and shit, and pills, and you know how it goes. They give you some oxys, and they give you some Dilaudid, and they give you some heavier stuff, and then a fentanyl patch, and then they cut you off. So, I got on methadone 15 years ago. My doctor sent me a letter yesterday saying that he's gonna be retiring in the next 5 years, but I have to change clinics to actually see him. No, my cab visit into the city, because I take too much medicine. Like I said, I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder from it, from the beginning. This is a day's worth of benzos. And I ain't afraid to show it because it's got my name on it. I have to take this a day, or I can't get out of bed. I can't function. And even though this blood has 31 milligrams of cannabinoids, well, delta 9 THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, it's got a mix of some shitty hybrid I got. They were selling it for cheap at the dispensary. And that's it. I mixed it up. That's for my dinner pain, so I can eat my dinner. So if you ever think feeling bad, or need a channel to smoke with, or a homie to smoke with, yes, I said it right, because my videos, I smoke the whole time with you. Oh, you ain't gonna catch another visitor, or I might have some guests on. My mom, I mean, she's going through struggles too. I'm single. I'm 33. I lost all my teeth. I blew my chances when my wife died. I'm a fucking widow. I still wear my goddamn wedding rings, man. Like, I was hurt very bad. I seem to have the luck of, well, I don't know what you call it. What are those bat things that sit on, a gargoyle? I have the luck of a gargoyle. I ended up looking like Freddy Krueger, and I got the mind of a Joker. So, DC Comics, here I come. Yes, I have a dry fucking sense of humor. If I don't laugh about it, I think I kill someone. Also, I'd like to thank my homeboy Matt. Shout out on the Mongoose deck. Keeping it real. Gotta do something when you quit. When you're on methadone and all you do is smoke weed. And if you've recovered from serious drugs, like I was on acid, 2CI, ALD 51, like, what else? MDA, MDMA, DXM, lean, Molly. It all depends on the cut, right? I've done Toad. Yeah, I like Toad. I've done DMT as the flower. I've expanded my mind to the point where even if I smoke salvia, it has no effect. So I've always wondered, would synthetic marijuana, like K2 or spice, have an effect on me? That's an odd question. You throw me, somebody throw me a light, somebody throw me an honest opinion if K2 would do anything to me. If not, maybe one day I'll invest a few bucks. I'm not even monetized. I need help here. Straight up. I got no one there to help me. If my wife was still alive, she could help. But she ain't. Now that's another story. My dad also recently died. Well, recently. He died in October and we're still trying to deal with it all. I guess my brother Steven and Christopher are really losing it. You know, I had to explain to him why I was happy that his suffering was over. My dad used to paint, and when he was a young boy, now he was an amazing car painter. He won awards all over the place. I remember in the kitchen there was a big rack of awards, and he even painted for Harley Davidson and all that shit, different motorcycle clubs. I can't mention the names. I won't mention the names. I'm not a dry snitcher. I'm not a snitcher. Weed's legal in Canada, and even before I had a prescription. Plus, I take weed pills. That's just straight CBD. So that's why if I want to get high, I take a little potassium and I smoke. Okay, back to the methadone. Why am I still on it 15 years later? Because as I see doctors, not one of those goddamn motherfuckers will prescribe me a goddamn Percocet for my pain. But I go piss in a cup once a week, once a month, and they're happy and they give me methadone for my pain. Why, I never thought withdrawing 3 days to go on Suboxone, but I mean, to each their own. I'm cool with subs and whatever, but I've only done menial time in jail. I mean, I only lit a car on fire with my brother in front of town hall back in 2006, and that was the biggest mistake of my life, because from that night on, I tried ecstasy the first time that night. I tried mushrooms, I did coke, I did Percocets, I did weed, I did um, anything I could get my hands on and more. I was drinking for the first time in my life. Well, not really. Like, I drink with girls in fields. Like I said, the one story about me drinking in the orchard and jumping up and shooting the buck. I wasn't kidding, and I'm not saying buck like the chair, a buck in a call out. I'm saying it was a 5-point buck in a pear orchard while I was getting my pear polished. Now, shout out to Splinter. He gave me the right thought of mind, put me in the right place where I needed to be. Yesterday I was fucking up, and I was worried I was gonna relapse. And of all the people I thought to reach out to is my prison POV car. So, everybody on the prison POV car checking this out, keep that point of view going. And you know what? Keep that wicked clown love going. Because this juggalo here is happy about that man over there, all the way in California. He gave me the right idea. Help, not hurt. I've done nothing but lead-ups to this yet so far. Explanations, how, more for you to understand me and the struggles I go through. Like having to look at bottles of pills and not take one of them. I mean, I have all my carries. How can I be in a house with oxyneo, and still be okay? Well, me and my mom take care of that. They make sure they lock it up and keep it away from me. And I don't ask, and she wouldn't give it to me. She would hurt me so bad. Yes, Lee's a little crazy when it comes to Jay-Z. My real name's Jake. Well, no. My real name's James Anthony, but Junior. Doesn't matter. I go by Jake because that's what I was called growing up. And actually, after my dad died, I kind of took my mom's last name. So, I mean, I got my stepdad's last name. Unfortunately. Not saying I don't love him, I'm saying that I didn't keep the Bodnovich last name to keep it. I let it go. I let it go like the pain and suffering. When Shane I bought this is my ex-wife. I bought it for her birthday. This is my ex-wife. I bought it for her birthday. She gone now. Now it says, the times when you have seen on the beach only one set of footprints is when I carried you. It's gold, I'm taking it off. Well, it's a copper pendant, but I haven't taken it off since the day she died. This I got from Steve. He died in my arms. When the fentanyl epidemic started, I didn't even know what he was on. Turns out that was the last day I'd ever see him. He decided that he was going to eat benzos in the morning, take a 70 milligram methadone drink, probably take another fucking benzo, because he was fighting with his girl, neither here nor there. And the addiction brought him so deep, he was smoking crack all day. Now he wanted to come down because Kayla was supposed to come down. And she never came down. So he went to the beer store and bought a beer. All I know about was 140, and the next thing I know, it was his welfare check cashed. He was supposed to rent a room off me, he had no money, and he was on something. He had track marks on his arm. I find this out from his mom the day before that she turns out he must have done some heroin because the fentanyl killed him. They couldn't bring him back to life. I went to the extent of putting an ice cube in that boy's ass, like ice cold bath. I soaked him in ice cubes. I didn't know what to do. I did everything I could, and the Narcan wasn't available, and I didn't know if what he was on. I heard get him in the shower. That's all I knew. So on the 7th of every month, because that's the day he died, Dad died, and Dad was born, I'm gonna have smoke out birthday, death days, because you never know if that's going to be the last week that we have a birthday, death day, and we're going to celebrate life that we kept going after we were stuck up, strung out, sick, puking, shitting, and shaking. Honest and true. Live life. I live life so you don't have to. You know that. Everybody in the world knows that. When they hear Mr. Joker, they know I wear my scars with a smile because my eyes are gray, baby. They were grayer than gray when I was 16. And you know what? Nothing else to say on that topic. Now, none of those names are real accurate, and just for, well, yeah. That's pretty much what happened, though. Boy got fucking stuck in a bathtub full of ice cubes. We didn't know what to do. I told the cops that. I was under a 3-day interrogation or something. Like, it was so long ago, I forget. And to this day, I still remember it being the 10th. By the time I got out, they already had him cremated. So I got a little bit of his ashes snuck to me by his mom. We'll just say she was like his mom. You can't see it. That's not good. That means, yeah, we can't see. You can't see it now. You can see it. Much better. Much better. See, we're sitting in an on-set studio. I got show this. Where's it? There it is. Now, today is a good day. because I'm alive. Today is a good day because I remember those who have gone, but I still survive. Remember, I live life so you don't have to. Don't ever think that you need to follow down the wrong path because someone else shows you that it's the right path for them. I've done the needles, I've done it, I've gone that far, I've done it all. And you know what? I beat hepatitis C last year. Yeah, I ain't ashamed to admit it. I got it and I got rid of it. $90,000. So, think this man don't care about making a difference? Why would I keep myself alive? Now, second joint. Do I want to keep it like this? Maybe. We always keep an ounce around. And I'm talking about real butts. Not that movie shit. You know how you know it's good? Because I rolled it. Now you can give you a look at it after you bust it. It's so dense, I recommend Santa Cruz Shred. And then look at that, after just one shred. Or two shreds. It needs Santa Cruz Shred. It needs a blunt wrap. It needs tender love and care like I do. I'm ready to have kids, settle down. I'm full of tattoos and piercings, but I was smart enough to hide most of them, other than my 3 teardrops and all the other ones that pretty much got burnt off my skin. Let's smoke this joint. We're gonna test this one out, then we're gonna go. There we go. Now, I think this one's gone. We're just about roached. When you're smoking them that big, you don't need your roaches to be... You can put a filter about that long in it. And if you can't see how long that is, it's about an inch. That way you at least know, like, you ain't getting that much. And if you get one of them sketch bags that comes up to hit your stick, you can always light it up. And remember, with the sticks, I gotta tell you, every time, I think this is very, very manageable. You guys out there call K2 joint sticks, right? There's a stick of tobacco or a stick of weed, right? Well, up here in Canada, I have a nickname around here. It isn't Mr. Joker. And if it is, you know me pretty good on a different level. So, it's actually... Doobie Treetop. Oh shit. I did not expect that. That's that new stuff. People say Canada don't got some good weed. But this Raider Kush is just fucking unbelievable. And just full of red hair. Fuck it. Try to hold that up for here. This stuff, there's no way I can show it to you. I'm sorry. But yes, $9 a gram per gram. Unless you get it by half quarter, this probably cheap. Better than it's almost $30 or $30 right on the dime. See, I'm not monetized. I have none of that shit going on. And I'm not afraid to ask for help on how to get through this. See, I did my little thing. I did all my time, and I went to live in assisted living for a while. And then, you know what, my thing was, I didn't allow cell phones in my house until, 2015, 2016, or 2017. Actually, 2017, I wouldn't allow cell phones to walk through my door. No ma'am and no ma'am. No sir. No fucking cell phones. I had a dish in front of my door. Actually, treasure chest. I still got it. You guys think it's funny? I'm not even joking. I will put this beside my door to get into my apartment, or do whatever I was doing at the time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But you had to put your cell phone in here and put it in your bag, like your cell phone, before you entered my door. Why? Because then I would go like this, and I will put it by the downstairs door and lock it. I had a staircase at the time. I would not let cell phones on my property for the longest time because of... I never heard anything good come of social media, and I come up from... Well, you know it's good. I'm slurring my words. I got the Texan coming out in me. This is what the rate of gush. Now this sticks. You don't even need to put the shatter in with the rate of gush. You don't need to be rolling that fat. We don't need to be rolling as deep as I was for Sunday for that Death Day long blunt session. Now, you put shatter, hash wax, even oil if you can get it, but a good honey oil is either too expensive or in a cartridge you cannot just dip it in and wipe down after you heat it up. So put a loose shatter on the bottom of the paper, and you attach your flavors as you want to go with the different kinds of weed you want to smoke. Now, if you got 4 papers flavored and got 4 types of shatter and 4 types of weed, just put dots and put the weed. This one is a stick. It's 2 zigzags and a fucking let's go. With the rate of kush, I could only find a 1 package out of this by a week, and it was Maui Wowie, so hence I bought the pineapple and the what's it called? No, I'd have to check my fucking videos. Anyway, I think we did Caribou sticks all day long for like fucking the entire week. Well, That's what I mean when I call it a stick, not a joint or a blunt. It's always a white girl because I don't smoke. I don't smoke blunts like tobacco. If it's hemp, okay, but I don't smoke tobacco. Well, blunts. I'll smoke a cigarette because I smoke cigarettes, but I don't smoke. I don't mix my weed and tobacco. A lot of people from Toronto here in Canada do it, but I don't waste my weed. Yeah. Actually, I wish this camera picked up better. I got diamonds in my lip. I got lip rings. Yeah, they're diamonds. And got diamonds and gold in my nose and my lip and my neck. I mean, I don't try to be flashy, but there's a talk about the worst time to have piercings is this coronavirus time. Anyway, now this one was 0.3 of rosin and a half gram of a 1 gram rate of course that I bought probably a month ago. But I know how to store my stuff. But things have been going the way they go, and you know how it is. It's almost that time of year. But I want to keep my people happy. I used to be the one that you would meet, and you would always love to meet me because I would get you so you would walk straight, you'd fall over. I'll tell you about the one guy fucking, I made throw up from smoking too much weed. Another guy, he was coughing so hard he puked from just shoots. Actually, the shoot I've got here right now. And yes, there's a crackhead update for today. But I gotta finish my before I tell you. Anyway, so things have gotten a little fucking out of control for me lately. I've been wanting to relapse, but I know better. I got this neck pain that won't go away, so that's why I'm doing the CBD right now. And you know what? If I didn't do the CBD, I would probably shoot myself. The pain is so bad with all the different things I have wrong with me. So if I have all this wrong with me, and I just have faith in God, my God is my God. You guys believe in whoever you want in. My God is my God. And you know what? I was raised Christian. I'm gonna be a Christian till the day I die. Okay? That's just straight up. I won't lie to you. I'll never lie to you. I'll never bullshit you. I'll tell you straight up every time. Okay. I'm gonna tell you first about this black. He was adopted. Okay. He was adopted into a adoption agency at the time. He was half black, part Jewish. So, and there was he talked like a retard. So he was a half black, retarded Jewish boy that was adopted. I know, it sounds like I'm lying, but we all did eat at the time, and we all partied together, and that's how it was. Well, anyway, long story short, let's call this guy, I wish I wasn't alive, Now, I wish I wasn't alive, was living with the Christian, let's just call her Christian, and I don't know if they were living together or just hanging out and popping E and Xannies and drinking and everything, but let's just say she was like 39 and he was like 18, and with all that going for him, with no job, he got her pregnant. So, guy's crackhead update number one. Number two, on my way out of the store to buy anything. Now, do you know here in Canada, you can't buy anything? I go to the store today to pick up a lighter. You can't buy a lighter. Well, I need certain bullshit from the fucking, no, there's nothing fucking, unless it's like food and fucking perishables and stuff like that, you're not getting it right now. So to anybody who says it's stocked up on the rolling papers, get some. If you haven't stocked up on Tylenol, naproxen, whatever you use to keep yourself legit and kid strong, get it, because this might come your way. I'm over here in Canada by Niagara Falls. How far can it make to you? I mean, we got some fucked up shit, but this has been the weirdest. So crackhead alert 2 was the lady. She literally had a shit fit on me because there was too many people in the store. I was too close to the thing. I was too close to the register. There wasn't a damn thing I could do to please this lady in this store. I can't even say what store it was because I can't do it. Plus, it was like she had the hidden camera. Anyway, thank you, Splinter, for giving me a good shoot, giving me a good report, a good shout out. Now, I may not get to you right away with the videos because I only do 3 or 4, and then I'll release them through the week. And if I don't do them, by the end of it, I'm so fucking stoned you're not even gonna understand. Or it's done day by day, and I really have done a lot that week, and I'm tired as a motherfucker. I'm a country boy. I showed you guys where I'm at. I don't do much. Like, we're not gonna get the coronavirus out here. I mean, I think our nearest neighbor's a mile away, right? So anyway, not anybody. You see, drugs are bad. You can forget how to speak properly. But that's only weed. So, my eyes, yes, I have the ultimate fucking hairdo today. I feel like I just woke up and I partied all night, but can we see my eyes? Yes. How red are they? On a scale of 1 to 10, I can give them an 8. Alright. Alright. So we got an 8. You guys have a nice day. This is Mr. Joker contacting you about methadone recovery of street drugs, pharmaceuticals, life, and just your random crackhead updates. By the way, we didn't get our shanks. We can't have a crackhead update without a shank. It just doesn't feel right. Palabra. You guys have a good day.